Hello and welcome. Silrace here to answer the question: is Anub'Arak a noob-friendly hero? Anub'Arak is a warrior, a tank hero with currently the lowest health pool of all the warriors, all the tanks. However, he does have a personal shield in Hardened Carapace which helps a little bit with his low health pool. He does have a lot of disruption in his ability kit, however. Impale is a line of spikes which stuns everything it hits, and Burrow Charge also, while being a charge ability to get you from place to place, also stuns enemies in the small area surrounding Anub'Arak when he comes up from the earth wherever he was burrowing to. However, Burrow Charge can be a massive trap for beginners because it is tempting to charge into the enemy team and then be in a position to not get away and get destroyed because of that lower health pool and having burned your disengage to engage the team. In addition, Burrow Charge and Impale are both skill shots, so it will take a moment to get used to landing those abilities properly on the target you actually want to land them on. The two heroic abilities really change the way Anub'Arak wishes to approach team fights. Locust Swarm is rather specific in the fact that you just want to get in there and stay in there. Because Locust Swarm deals damage in an area around Anub'Arak and it heals Anub'Arak for every enemy damaged. This allows Anub'Arak absolute amount of survivability for 8 seconds during team fights. However, Web Blast really changes the way teamfights should be played if Anub'Arak goes for Web Blast. It allows trapping an enemy hero. Note the wording, enemy hero. It cannot be used on mercenaries or bosses or anything of the sort. It is only enemy heroes for 8 seconds. That cocoon can be attacked and it can be broken to free the hero. However, used properly, it can be used to trap an enemy hero to give your team a advantage in numbers, and hopefully by the time the enemy gets freed from the cocoon after 8 seconds, you still have a numerical advantage because you have destroyed more of the enemies within that 8 seconds. It makes Anub'Arak very tactical, however, it can be very hard to use properly if you do not have a well-coordinated team, making Locust Swarm the go-to ability for most newer Anub'Arak players. When it comes to talents, it is kind of hard to go completely wrong with Anub'Arak. Especially now, after the AI for the beetle spawned by his trait, which causes him to spawn a beetle every time he uses an ability, has been fixed. More popular builds these days for Anub'Arak are indeed centered around those beetles. There is, for example, a talent which causes those beetles to heal Anub'Arak for all the damage they deal, in addition to there being a talent which allows Anub'Arak to spawn a beetle every 8 seconds, on top of all the other ones he gets for using his abilities. There are also talents to make Anub'Arak more tanky if you need a beefier frontline, such as Regeneration Master at level 1 and Spell Shield at level 13 and Hardened Shield at level 20. Also of note is that Anub'Arak is one of the few warriors in the game who actually has access to Blood for Blood at level 16, giving him a surprising amount of burst damage should that talent be taken. So is Anub'Arak a noob-friendly hero? The final verdict is yes, with an exclamation mark and a question mark. Anub'Arak is a warrior, thus the team's front line, making the playstyle not very difficult for a new player to grasp. However, his ability kit does have 2 skill shots, which take a little bit of getting used to. Also, learning when to use thorough charge to actually engage, or when to save it for disengaging a fight, is crucial to doing well with Anub'Arak. Using it for an engagement tool at the wrong time may leave you in a situation where you will be destroyed with no way to get out of that. It is, after all, his only escape mechanism. In addition, his second heroic ability, Web Blast, can turn a fun game into an exercise in frustration with uncoordinated teams when they do not know how to follow up with a Web Blast being used, thus making it kind of bad choice for brand new Anub'Arak players. Thank you very much for watching, and if you want to have a certain hero featured in the next Noobfriendly video, please leave comments in the comment section below or tweet your choices at me.